Greetings, my friend. Satanam. Bow to Satanam in you, bow to Satanam in all. Come on, let's go for a walk. Ek onkar Satanam Sri Vaheguru. 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 Satanam, Satanam Sri Vaheguru. Satanam, Satanam Sri Vaheguru. Satanam, 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 Satanam. Tohi mohi, mohi, tohi antar kaisa. Tohi mohi, mohi, tohi antar kaisa. So the Bhagat in Gurbani, one of the saints in Gurbani, in the Sikh scriptures, they wrote, Tohi mohi, you are me, mohi tohi, I am you, antar kaisa. What's the difference? No difference. So you merge. When you do your meditation, you go within and you merge. And it's blissful, it's peaceful. So look around, go in nature. Just don't feel separate, sing. Singing is our way. Singing is like a river flowing to the sea. When we sing the praises, this is the path of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Singing with your heart and soul, singing to God. Whatever your problem, turn it into a prayer. All of the verses in the holy Guru Granth Sahib, the Sikh scriptures, they are every state of emotion turned into a love story with God. So in your hard times, pray to God. In your good times, pray to God. When you walk in nature, praise God. When you close your eyes and you're feeling lonely, sing to God to come in your heart. And then, like that river rushing, 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 rushing down the mountain, one day it merges into the sea. Then you can say, Tohi mohi, mohi tohi antar kaisa. Tohi mohi, mohi tohi antar kaisa. Satanam, 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 Satanam. It's just a love story from your heart until you merge into God's heart, which is the heart that we're all part and parcel of. But it takes a long time to get through the layers in our mind. Never give up, keep going. The saint Baba Farid Ji, Sheikh Farid, he's the first Bhagat in Gurbani. He lived around the 1200s. He was from a Muslim background. Very, very humble soul. And he said, Turya Turya Jai, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. They're encouraging us, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, oftentimes it feels like I've been on this path for so long. It's like a marathon. You start getting tired, you can't see the finish line anymore. When you started off, you're full of enthusiasm. I'm going to do my spiritual devotion. I'm going to follow my religious path. I'm going to do everything to the T. You love meeting your friends in the Sangat, in the group that you're with. You dedicate yourself, and some spiritual things happen. God gives you encouragement, but life happens, mainly problems with the people. You have your ups and downs, maybe problems with your health, maybe reality, I've got to earn money, then the job tires you out, then you get married, you have kids, they tire you out. The time that you have for yourself, for your devotion, reduces, the stress increases. Young children, family life, it's like being in a pressure cooker. So on one side you're chewing up your life energy, trying to just survive, and on the other side you're not meditating, so you're not refilling the Amrit inside every day. And on top of that, the religion just becomes a community that you're a part of, with all the problems of any community. You know, you're just trying to keep your group going, keep them alive, defending each other, fighting off things, trying to organize marriages, funerals, deaths, rituals. But you know deep down there's something missing, and we're lucky that we can read the writings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and that deep down truth that we are one and the same with what is around us. You know, so we're so blessed that we can read the writings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji for ourselves and be reminded that don't forget God, don't forget you are God, and don't forget you have to merge. Tohi mohi mohi tohi antar kaisa. We have to reach that. We have to sing from our heart in love. So don't get lost in your community, don't get lost in your family, don't get lost in your day-to-day life. That's what Simran means. Remember you came from the light. E man to jyot saroop hai apna mool pachan. Oh mind, you came from the light. Recognize your source. Must make time for ourselves. Satanam, 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 ek onkar, Satanam Sri Vaheguru, ek onkar, Satanam Sri Vaheguru, Satanam, Satanam Sri Vaheguru, Satanam, Satanam Sri Vaheguru, ek onkar, Satanam Sri Vaheguru, ek onkar, Satanam Sri Vaheguru. When you sing God's name, in the beginning it might just seem like you're just singing meaningless words, but somewhere along the line you start realizing there's actually a real personality behind. Just as, say, you message your friends and all you see on WhatsApp is their name, but you know behind that name is a real living, breathing, walking, talking person who's going to get your message. But that name is just a reference to that human being on the other side of the message. So in the same way, the name of God, the Naam that Guru Nanak Dev Ji talks about, and the saints and the Bhagats before him and after him, it's just a reference to another being, the Supreme Being, Satpurak, the Truth Being, Karta Purak, the Creator Being, Harapurak, Niranjana, God, the Immaculate Being, the one who's not touched by this world of Maya, of distractions. So when we sing God's name, put all your love in there. Really, really believe that behind this name is a being. Just like I'm talking to this phone, I can't see anyone who's watching this right now, but I have faith that I'm actually talking to not just this phone, but to someone who's watching from the other side. So have that kind of faith and have that kind of love. And it's very difficult to love something you can't see, and something that doesn't answer in a voice, and something that doesn't come and hug us physically and touch us. So God is your imaginary friend. So then people don't believe that because it's a bit of a childish belief. It starts off as a belief, but when you put your heart and soul into it, then God starts encouraging you. You have some visions, maybe you have a dream, maybe you have a feeling, maybe some people see a lot of things in their visions, other realms and even God's palaces. But you don't need to see anything. For me personally, I say to God, I don't want to see anything. I don't need to see anything in the other realms. Just this morning walk, see God in the birds expressing himself, see God in the trees, the stillness, sounds of the birds. The sounds of nature. Gurbani says, Sab gate bole Ram. Every heart is speaking, is God speaking. So just have that awareness that we're praying to God's name inside, loving him as much as we can, putting all our devotion into that name, singing the praises. It's not about seeing anything, or having some kind of psychic powers. It's just about feeling more and more love. If you feel love when you do your meditation, if you feel love and kindness when you serve others, if you can forget yourself and live for uplifting others, then that's God in you, blossoming and blooming. And that feels nice, feels peaceful. And keep praying to meet other like-minded souls, spiritual souls, saint souls, Sant, Bhagat, Guru, Baba, Brahmgyani, Harjan, Khalsa, countless names to describe the lovers of God, who each gave new countless names to God, the cherisher, the protector, Gopal, Gobind, Niranjana, the one unaffected by Maya, Satnam, the one whose truth Waheguru, the wondrous Guru. Ram, the one who's merged in everything. Ram means he's Ramya, he's in everything, merged. Tu, you, tu karta, tu hove. Saying you, I became you. And then all the way to the point where you're singing God's name. And what happened to Kabir is in Gurbani it says Ram Kabir ek hai. Ram and Kabir became one, like the river and the ocean merged together. And the story of Kabir ji, he was doing Ram, 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 saying God's name. And then that Ram, Ram, Ram turned to Kabir, 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 his own name. And then he said to God with all humbleness, what's happened here? I was just singing your name with love, and how come it's turned into my name? And then he got the intuition within that you and me are one now. Singing your name, singing my name is the one and the same thing now. Ram Kabir ek hai. So these beautiful stories of the Bhagats who gave everything for the name of God, they merged into that light within themselves, the love. You don't need to see anything. You don't need to feel magical powers, spiritual powers. If anything, they can become a huge distraction. Especially if you have an unfulfilled desire to be someone or something. Just as someone may want to be something in the world. Ego wants to be king, ego wants to be president, ego wants to be the big boss. Ego wants, I want power, I want wealth, I want money, I want to be listened to. But some people, they don't want anything in the world. They want God. They set off on that journey. But on that journey, they want to then be a preacher, a teacher, a saint with a following. And they want to do it for good reasons. They want to help others. But the deep down desire is still, I want to be something. This ego is still lurking behind there. I want to be the one who ferries across others. I want to tell people so they also follow the path I'm on. But really you have to look inside and see where your actions are coming from. And if they're coming from still some kind of unfulfilled want, then let it go and just say to God, make me do what you want me to do. Take me where you want me to go. Make me do what you want me to do. Take me to where you want me to go. We have to stay desire free. The river inside us has to flow back to the sea. I am you and you are me. Satanam, Satanam, Waheguru Ji. So just to finish off, you are me, I am you, what's the difference? The sea and the river become one. Love, how? Because we sing and sing and sing with our heart and our soul until we falling in love. See, we fall into love. we fall into the ocean of love inside our heart. We forget ourselves, become selfless. Tohi mohi mohi tohi antar kaisa. Let's finish with a little prayer. Dear Satnam, you are my Satguru. You are always with me, in me and around me. I don't know anything. I'm your ignorant child. You are my most kind and compassionate Father. Please take me in your shelter of your lotus feet. Keep your hand above my head. Shower me with your love and light. Bless me to sing your praises day and night. Bless me to merge with your immaculate light. Bless me always, Satnam, Satguru. Bless me to bless others. May I meet the ones who never forget you. Make me do what you want me to do. Take me where you want me to go. Satnam, 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 Satnam. God bless you, my friends. God bless you, God bless you. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Stay in peace, stay in peace, stay in peace.